Yo guys, so today I am going to be restoring the headlights on the Mazda MX5 and I'm going to do it super cheap. I reckon it's cost me less than £4 for everything that I need to restore the headlights. So yeah, let's get to it and see how well it turns out. So I'm going to be restoring the headlights. You can see it doesn't actually pick it up that well in the camera, but they're very faded. You can probably hear how rough they are. They yeah, just really need restoring. See, they're just really dull. I don't think the camera actually picks it up as bad as it looks, but you can just see all the line there where it's all distorted. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly mask off around the edges. I went round loads of shops and I couldn't find any masking tape, so I'm just going to have to use some sellotape for now and hope that it does the job. So yeah, I'm going to mask the headlight off and then we'll go from there. So everything I've got is an assorted pack of sandpaper, which cost me about £1. I bought it a while ago, but yeah, I've got 150 grit, 400 grit and some 600 grit, so I can go over it in stages. Need a bottle of water, and then I've got Brasso metal polish, but it actually works really well on plastic as well. So the polish was like £2.50, the pack of sandpaper was like £1. Yeah, and then a bottle of water was obviously for free. It doesn't cost anything. So yeah, super cheap. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is start off with the 150 and just give it a light scrub over. I've masked the light off already. You can see I've just put a layer of tape around it. I would advise using masking tape if you can get hold of it, just because normal sellotape might peel the paint off, but I'm not too fussed because this bumper and the wings are going to get sprayed at some point. So, but the tape I've used is pretty rubbish anyway, so I can't see it being strong enough to pull the paint off. So yeah, I've just put a line of tape around it. That's basically just to stop you scratching the paint with the sandpaper, so you don't have to mask too far. It's just literally a line round the headlight, just to stop you accidentally scraping the paint with the sandpaper. So yeah, let's get to it. Put a little bit of water on the headlight, and then we'll go over it lightly with the 150 and then the 400 and then the 600, yeah, and then polish it. So that's it with the 150. You can see it still looks a bit misty. That is because it's got loads of deep scratches in it still, because the 150 is basically just scoured through all of that really tough dirt. Yeah, that's the 150 just to get like the really rough dirt out of the plastic. So now we're gonna go over it with the 400, and then it should start to come a little bit clearer after the 400, and then we'll once we've done the 400, we'll do the 600. So that's after the 400. You could still see it's a bit misty, it's not quite clear yet, but it's a totally different colour to what it started with. That's like a yellow faded colour. So yeah, that's after the 400. We'd just go over with the 600, and then after the 600 it should start to look a bit clear again, and then we'll go over it with the polish. So that is the end of the 600. You can see it's still gone really misty because it's got loads of shallow scratches in it from the sandpaper. But basically you want to give your last stage a really good go over. So like with the 600, give it a really good go over just to make sure you've got any of the deep scratches out, because the deep scratches won't come out with the polish. So yeah, so I'm gonna give it a good go over with the Brasso next, which is this. It is metal polish. I literally went and bought this from a supermarket. You can buy it from like any supermarket. It's just like generic metal polish. You can just do it with a rag, so you can put it on a rag and just polish in circles like you would with a car if you were polishing by hand, like just do little circles. But yeah, I've got a little polishing bit that I've had lying around for ages for my drill, so I'm going to do it with the drill, but you can do it by hand if you want to. It just obviously it just takes a little bit longer. So yeah, let's get to it with the polish now. So that's just a few minutes after the drill. You can see how well it's coming up already. Yeah, it's starting to come clear, but there's still some scratches in the lenses from where I've been sanding, so I'm just going to keep going over it. So I'll keep polishing for like another 10 minutes and see how it comes out. And yeah, you can already see the difference compared to that one, compared to this misty looking one. So yeah, obviously the more you polish, the shinier and smoother it'll be. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep polishing for like another 10 minutes and hopefully it'll start to come out nice. That is one of them done. I don't know how well the camera's gonna pick this up, but yeah, you can see the right hand side one is loads cleaner. I went over with the polish like 3-4 times maybe. I could probably go even more and it'd probably come up even shinier, but I've got to go view a car for potentially another episode of flipping cars. So yeah, I've got to go, so I'm going to come back tomorrow. I'm going to finish this one off. Yo guys, so it's the next day. I didn't get to start the driver's side headlight yesterday because I had to go and view a car. I went there last night to view a car and I ended up buying it. Don't worry, I haven't given up on the MX5 already. It's a flip car. Basically, I did a video about 6 months ago of me just explaining how to flip a car. So I bought 2 EP Civics and sold both of them for profit. I got a lot of good feedback from that video and a lot of people messaging me asking me for advice and stuff, and I want to do more of them because I think the only way I can really explain how to do it is by flipping a couple and yeah, explaining in detail how to buy, sell, list them. And yeah, a lot of the questions were asking me about what I do with my insurance and things like that, and I just do it various different ways just depending on what way is best. So I'm going to try and do some more videos. I did actually buy another EP Civic and sell another EP Civic, but I didn't do a video on it because it was just the same thing again. So I have bought another car, so we'll be doing another episode on that because a lot of people have been asking me about it. So yeah, we'll be doing another episode on that soon. I'm going to go pick the car up at the weekend. It needs a few little jobs doing on it and then I'll put it straight up for sale. So yeah, we'll have another video on it. But for now, let's finish off this driver's side headlight because the passenger one is looking awesome. Yes, I don't know, with it being rain, with the rain, you might be able to tell a little bit better, but yeah, this one is super dull and like misty compared to this one that I did yesterday, which is really clear now. Probably see side by side. As far as headlights, as like dulled headlights go, these aren't actually that bad, but it does make a difference, and off camera you can actually see it a lot clearer. But yeah, that one's come up really well, so let's attack this one today and then we'll see what the finished product looks like. So I'm just trying to polish this one up now, but there's loads of deep scratches in it. I don't think it'll bring it up on the camera, but there's loads of little scratches in it, and I think it's because I've not gone over it for long enough with the 600. So I'm going to give it another rub over with the 600 now to try and get some of the deeper scratches out, and then we'll retry to polish it. But you can see already it's miles better than it was. So that's that light done. Ideally it still needs a little bit of polishing on this side. There's a few little scratches, but my battery's just died on my drill. I definitely recommend these Iron Hell drills if you've ever thought about getting one. They're really cheap compared to a lot of the others, but it's lasted me ages. I've had this like 4 years. They don't sponsor me in any way. It's just like, they're just absolute awesome products. I actually got it as a package, so yeah, drill and battery power grinder, and I think it was only like 100 quid or something like that. But with me not having any power down at the garage, they're absolute lifesavers. But yeah, that is the light done. I ended up going back over it again with the 600 grit just to get some of the deeper scratches out, and then yeah, and then polished it again. It still needs a little polish to get some of these fine scratches out of it. But yeah, definitely looking a lot better. So I'll probably come down tomorrow and just give it a last polish off, and then super happy with how they've come out. They're really, really cool. Yeah, and like I say, it only cost me like £3.50 for all the stuff. So like I say, just you want some assorted sandpaper. So I had 150 grit, 400 grit, 600 grit. If you're going to polish it by hand, I'd definitely go as low as, like, as fine as you can. So like 1000 or 1500 grit. Just, it'll save you a lot of time polishing. And then the Brasso metal polish, which you can get from like any supermarket basically. It'll be in the cleaning section, and yeah, that cost me £2.50. The sandpaper cost me £1, and then you just need a bottle of water, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, and if you've got a drill, buy a polishing pad. It'll just save you a bit of time, but it's not essential. You can just polish it by hand if you want to. So yeah, that's my £3.50 headlight restoration. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.